Welcome back to another Wartales video. Okay, so tonight something a little bit different. I am going to be trying a bit of a speed run in some ways. So I was having a bit of a think when I was playing my last hard spearman runs. We're about 10 hours into the game now, almost through our second province, and have just started hitting level 5. I kind of wanted to see how quickly, playing on hard, we can actually get ourselves to level 5 and start to kind of boost up some of our companions, and possibly even hire some higher than level 5 companions. But let's see how we go. Okay, we're going to kick off with our deserters because they start with additional experience. So we're basically going for everything that will get us experience faster. We're going to obviously take the cunning fighters, 10% bonus experience in combat. And we're actually going to take the eternal dissatisfaction, reducing happiness by 1, primarily because I'm going to be running a bit of a smaller party and I'm not too worried about happiness. Actually, we might as well just take this one. It doesn't really matter. Either way, bit of unhappiness is fine. Okay, we're going to be starting in Vertruse province. We are going to be playing it on hard, and we will play Ironman just for some kicks. So hopefully this goes better than the speedrun to 5. Maybe let's call it speedrun to 5. There we go. And we shall kick off. We do want to make sure that we get a couple of the wrath skills because they're going to be one of the things that will help us along the fastest. Two-handed weapon. 4 to 5 damage, 5 damage to everything. Let's go with the two-handed weapon for you. And I'm actually going to go for the one-hander on the brute. No, let's go two-hander as well. Alright, and we're going for Wrath on all 3 of our melee characters, and we'll go for heal on our archer. Probably going to drop the archer pretty quickly, and possibly either the swordsman or the brute as well. Try to pick up another ranger, so kind of run a party of maybe 3 characters, I think, is what I want to try. And then basically just taking every single fight that we can, trying to get rid of as many enemies as possible. We are going to take some contracts. So contracts are going to be probably the main thing that'll give us our targets, our enemies that we're going to fight, as well as obviously keeping some gold coming in for us. All right, because we're playing on hard, we are going to start with an easy contract, and help requested. We'll go and we'll do that one as well because we don't actually necessarily need to fight. So we're going to get rid of our archer, and we cannot hire a new companion yet. So up we go. Let's get rid of our archer. You are gone. Dismiss you. Speaking of which, we actually do want to do something very quickly in town. We want to visit the apothecary so that we can assign our ranger for some extra dexterity. And we want to go to the forge so that we can give these guys a little bit of extra strength as well. Alright, so we have no heal. We are just going to be running with a full damage dealing party. I'm kind of hoping it does go well. Both of our contracts are in the south to begin with. There's usually a pack of wolves around here that I want to take out. And we have a few tools and a bow that we can sell already as well. There we go, we've got some wolves straight off the bat. 8 level 1 wolves, this should hopefully give us our first level up. And the reason that I'm trying this is just for a bit of fun. It's been a little while between the patches, so, you know, looking to see what else we can get up to. Now, they don't have too much health, but we're actually not even able to kill them in one hit here. So, can we hit 2 of them at all? We can. I kind of want to kill one that's actually going to attack me, though. If I run there, I can't use Wrath. Let's just go up this way. 6 and 6. Okay. Wrath is not actually going to kill them, so we'll have to wait. Alright, let's see how we go. There's a trap over there, which is handy. I'm actually going to get the ranger too. I think do a little bit of this. He's only doing 6 to 8. Kind of need to guarantee a kill here. But hopefully once we get rolling on this, we should be okay. Yeah, we can run away a bit, that's fine. Wonder if it's going to be like the Archer run and in my first first battle I end up losing my whole party. It would be embarrassing if that was the case. Alright, now I could use Wrath there. No real point though, so we don't have any Valor point generators yet. So we do need to make sure. I mean, we've only got two Wrath points to spend this fight. Alright, between bleed and everything, this is going to be a challenge. Alright, well, let's take one out. Get rid of him. And then let's run over this way. Maybe there. So I didn't attack any of the ones that were attacking first this round, which I think may be a problem. Okay, and we don't have any Wrath left, so we can't do that. I could disengage, which would cop me a hit, but I'm going to anyway. Let's just do both of those, and then this wolf will definitely be able to get me again. But I want him to hit my ranger so that these guys all get another attack in. Oh, he skips us totally. Alright, I can kill him, hopefully. Good, good, good. Let's run him up this way. Let's hit both of them. And be taken down to dying. Then let's kill both of them. And hopefully not be taken to dying on our swordsman. Let's let them run away. That final wolf, we will let him escape. Alright, 79 experience. We get some loot. That'll feed us. And we get 2 level ups. Alright, now I want to take Vanguard because it basically gives me a sprint and allows me to hit multiple things at the same time. On our swordsman, we are going to take... I like Swordmaster, I really do. However, I wonder if on a quick group, we really need to be taking out some guard. Nah, let's just take Swordsmaster. Let's do it. Let's go for the full damage. Alright, we're going to heal, we're going to repair, we're going to head down and take out the beast camp as well. So one reason that I like heading south in this map is that you get quite a few fights straight off the bat. So you get the wolves there, this camp, there's a couple of those quests down south, and we can get into it really, really quickly this way. Now, again, they've got a fair bit more health than us. We do have laceration, so we'll try to get ready for that. And I probably should have saved up some valor points, as I've still got 0 valor point generators. And in fact, I don't know that we can win that without a valor point generator, so let's run. Use a bit more of our limited resources, and we'll rest up. We'll put our pony next to us. Come on, you can go next to us, buddy. And let's eat some food. Alright, so we've got some leather, so it would be nice to get some cloth and maybe make a tent soon so that we can generate a bit more valor each time. And I do feel like I'm going to need the full 4 points of valor generation here. Okay, there we go. Let us try that again. Now, I probably should have run in and just done a little bit of damage to their armor and then rested to get those valor points back. But, let's just see if we can do it all in one go. Alright, you are their leader. I would not mind attacking you first of all. And we get 2 goes before they are going to act. I'm going to run in and hit both of these guys with the swordsman, and then I'm going to send the brute in to engage. I want to get out of the ringleader's poison dagger attack. Alright, we take out all that armor. Very nice. Ooh, 9 points of damage is pretty high. And I want to get rid of this this character before... Our poor little ranger. He's not doing anywhere near as well as these guys are. 2 stacks of poison. Alright, that guy's going to die in a turn or 2. Nine and 8. Alright, that will do it. Gonna hit my own guy, guaranteed. Hum. Alright, our swordsman gets his attack off, and then a nice laceration. Ooh, 1 health. That's not too bad. We'll take an archer shot from the poacher. Luckily, the poison didn't kill our swordsman that round. And we will get to take this guy out with our ranger before he gets his next attack in. So we have a couple of turns to kill this poacher before we take critical damage. So let's engage him. It would have been nice to engage him with the brute so that the ranger could get an attack from behind, but I think it is still a better idea to make sure that we are getting the kill. Good idea to get the brute in to attack while he gets extra damage against armor. And we just make sure we don't chop our own guys. And we get the kill before our swordsman dies. Fantastic. Alright, so we got all of them there, and we get our next level up. Let's go on kill. And we'll get some extra dexterity back there. Cool, cool. There's a little bit of cloth. We will need to go and it is slowed to move and damage taken doubled. We need to get rid of that first. Alright, let's take that with us. There's a trap here we can take just to get a little bit of extra food. And we don't have any lockpicks yet, because we don't have any ore yet. Alright, let's get moving. I do want to get run as quickly as I can, so I should actually try to just pick up a little bit of ore so that I can craft a few lockpicks to get an extra knowledge point. So I'm just checking these traders quickly to see whether they have any ore for us. Now, we do have obviously one injury on our brute, which is going to slow him down in terms of movement. However, our brute also has relentless charge, which does give him a little bit of extra movement capability. And they're obviously going to be charging at us, and we've got a pretty small group. So I'm not too worried really about whether we, not too worried about him being slow or anything. Now we did pick up this precious tapestry from the Children of the Beast camp. However, it is one that you really don't want to sell because you can give it to one of the other areas in Vertruse and you basically finish another quest by collecting it and taking it with you. Now we should have a group down here. There are 4 of them, including at least 1 archer. It's a similar group to what we just fought, actually. We can generate valor points now. Ooh, and we're 0 out of 6 again. That is a mistake. But they're only level 1, so we will see how we go. We're probably only going to get 1 in on the hoodlums, and we just need to make sure they're not going to critically hit us every time. So, can't run him in yet. Let's go you to there. They'll charge at him. Swordsman can come up this way. And that'll give us a couple of options. Now, they're going last, which means after the poacher. So they may move to do a critical hit on more of us. So I'm just going to prep and get ready. Tempt these hoodlums into the bear trap. Hopefully standing next to each other. Cool, cool, cool. Yep, he'll hit both of them, and I can stand here. That will engage him, though. And it's a pity my ranger can't run that far. Alright, well, I'm going to run 9, attack, and then run away a little bit. Come on, poacher, go for the ranger. No. Oh well, at least he definitely cannot hit both of them in the same turn. Going for the ranger, eh? That's unfortunate. And going first. Really don't think we're going to critically hit there. And if we had Wrath here, this would be great. Oh, that is a nice hit. The ranger can take 1 shot from the poacher, so I'm going to let him. And here... I actually want to kill these 2 guys before I kill the poacher, so I'm going to hit them both. I could charge through them both as well. Yes, I'm going to, just to take them down nice and low on health. And as I cannot hit either of them, I might as well engage the poacher. Alright, and now this turn will basically just be mop them up. Can only hit one there. Let's go get rid of this guy. And in fact, what we can do, take out one. Take out two. Almost get rid of him. And after this fight, we will have to duck back into town to gather a little bit more medicine and supplies. I will hopefully pick up a little bit of cloth from these guys, and then we'll try to get some rope. Ooh, we got some rope. But we want to build our tent as soon as we can as well. All right, cool. That is another fight down. So how are we going so far? We're level 2, still early level 2. I feel like picking up sprint would have helped us a lot here. So I might just run over to this windmill and this entry area. And there should be some ore here as well. It is. Cool. All right, just going to change our ranger to a tinker. Let's make a lockpick, which does give us a knowledge point. Great. Run is what we pick up, as always, the first thing we go for. And we'll set a trap, catch some extra food. And what do we need for a tent? We need 2 cloth, 1 ore. All right, I reckon we can find that somewhere. All right, we get a little bit of extra meat. Our trap, that was our trap at work there. All right, so now what we're going to do, we don't need, I mean, I can just like, what a way to use run. That's not how you use run. You meant to give it up before you get to that point. All right, we got some boars. Let's fight the boars. Ooh, we ambush them too. Great. That'll mean they take that tiny bit of extra damage. And then we want to try run to grab a mine. All right, 15 health. So these guys are a little bit tougher. And given we are in such a small group, we can't really split them in half. Alright, let's go do this. Chop. Our swordsman is a really good one to get Wrath on, because he will come close, but not quite killing them. Actually, it would have been good if he did get to 15 damage there instead of just 14. And we're trying to take out some of the boars that will get their turn before our characters do as well this time. Just trying to be a little more conscious of that. That first wolf fight was maybe slightly harder and closer than it should have been. I hope his attack will hit them both. I'm pretty sure it will. We're just going to hit them once and stay where we are. That's not a problem. He'll get surrounded by boars, and with his disengage next turn, I'm hoping he will be able to hit 3 of them. So I want to disengage him into that area. Doesn't look like he can quite get there by himself. Alright, let's do a choppity chop on them and take out the one he's fighting. And we already used a wrath, so let's just run away from that. Alright, so we can still hit 2. Ranger is engaged, that's fine. Let's just do 2. And then we will walk this way. And run through both of them. Just giving our ranger a slightly better chance of securing the kill there. Ooh, 1 health left. Close. Alright, we can take him out this round, that's fine. We will run over and just block this ball from hitting the swordsman too. Just try to avoid an injury. With our fury, that gives us that, and we'll just run away. I should double check to see whether running away actually changes the amount of experience that we get there. But when we're overloaded, are we? Probably carrying too many carcasses. I'll just ditch 3 of those so that we can continue on our way as quickly as possible. And even though this quest is actually not a fighting one, so this is helping the companions, and you aim to persuade them to run away, which allows you to complete it. Get rid of a couple of those. And it does give us some extra tools so that we can repair our armor again. It is cheaper, of course, to do this in town rather than doing it with the tools. But just in the interest of trying to speed it up and take as many fights as I can between rests, I do really want to make sure that we're able to do those without, fight, return to town, that kind of thing. I do find with a smaller party, it's much more manageable as well. Okay, these guys have 28 health. They will run in through a trap. So, let's switch you to... And so if you right-click on the weapon skill, you do get a preview of who it's going to hit when. So it does say 9, but then it's doing 10. So it's a slight either tooltip error or something else is going on there that I'm not aware of. All right, this one will hopefully run through. And I'll just engage him down here. Now, I could have run over with the ranger. He's not going to do 18 damage to kill that boar in one turn. And this boar's not engaged yet. So I am waiting until the boar engages with the swordsman. And then that way I can run around and get an attack from behind guaranteed as well. So higher chance for a critical hit. And again, even though it won't kill him, it puts him very much within kill range. We could capture, but I actually want to save the rope for our tent. Getting those valor points back on a rest would be nice. And what we could do, it's probably not worth doing. Should have used a ranger to do that kill. But we'll just start heading down. That'll be fine. So it'll probably take us 2 turns of stabs anyway, so not too worried. Good. I like letting the boars kind of gang up on someone because then when I do attack, I'm getting to guaranteed hit more of them. So it was definitely a good choice going the 2-handed weapons on the swordsman and the brute, even though we've had a couple of fairly close calls in terms of staying alive. I still think that overall 100% the right choice. So we've got 2 remaining. We do have a valor point available. Ooh, and our ranger is going to get low on health here. So we're doing 8 damage there. And then we will get rid of that one. Just to grant ourselves fury. And I'm going to start a surround on this boar. So giving these boars fury all the time is obviously what's causing our health to get low fast. And we have 2 characters who will get a turn. And we have our first wages to pay. And because it's only a temporary valor point, running over and getting another kill on the ranger is all good. So hopefully we will get a number of boars killed kind of achievement soon, and we get our first level 3. After how long have we been going for now? 29 minutes. Okay, 29 minutes for a level 3. That's not too bad. Including a little bit of an intro and whatnot. Let's go Valorous Chain every time we hit multiple. Let's repair our armor again, and we are headed back to town. Oh, we need another rest. That's fair. Okay, for this rest, we want to eat a bunch of carcasses just because they are weighing us down very heavily. And a bread, why not? All right, so we need a little bit more cloth and a little bit more ore to get ourselves a tent. A little bit of smoke down there. Normally, oh yeah, normally where there's smoke, there's a little thing to inspect. Always good to keep an eye out for that stuff. Okay, we got a few plants for potions, which is handy, given that we've depleted all of our medicine. I keep running a little bit too fast. Now, we're going to head towards one of the mines because the other thing that we do want to try to secure for ourselves is a little bit more iron for particularly daggers for the ranger. Okay, there's our cloth. Fantastic. And I'm actually going to buy another tiny bit of cloth to make some slightly better armor for the crew. So we will make some rags. Yes, we will. Gonna be 1 star for sure. Yep. So I'm just gonna make 2 sets here using the leather that we've picked up from our. All right, 2 1-star sets of rags. That's fine. That's better than what we had. So moving from 5 armor to 11. That is something at least. I'm going to buy a bunch of tools. Ooh, and we are low on cash. So we'll hand in our missions. That gets us enough for about 5 paydays, which is pretty good. The gang is too far to the south, and they're the only thing there now. So what we're actually going to do is roam around and fight stuff elsewhere. We don't want to recruit anyone else just yet, unless... Ooh, a level 2 ranger. So it could be worth getting rid of our swordmaster and getting this level 2 ranger. In part because he has 14 willpower. Now, if you notice, our starting characters have 5, 10, and 5. Might even just be worth replacing this one. He does have Fury, though, which is nice. And he's had a couple of good dex bonuses. Oh, he's had 1 good dex bonus for leveling up. Ooh, What we might do, let's just recruit him. Let's go with 2 rangers, a brute. Let's go on kill and sure, some more willpower. So that'll get us to galvanized faster. And it will also, it does increase the size of the enemy squads that we're fighting though. Ooh, and we have to make some medicine as well. What about that? Let's get that done, and we'll do a quick heal in town here too. I don't really want to accept you. Can you heal me, buddy? No, you can't. All right. Apprentice remedy, 26 per heal. It's only 50% too. All right, let's just take a couple of those. Not a massive fan of doing it like that, but I think we sort of need to. Oh, that's an expensive cure. All right, and we're off. So let's go get some ore and a little bit of wood, hopefully, to secure some more better weapons. We just don't have much cash at the moment, so we definitely can't splurge on some armor. That would be nice to have. All right, we're going to have to pick up some food at some point. All right, and we're going to run for longer. Don't really care about getting anything from the vineyard. Do need to collect some wood for these daggers as well. Oops, that's up high, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we might go over this way because there's always people to fight. And we need to collect this wood. There's usually, I don't know, one of the two, some groups down this way. We're going to be visiting a mine soon, so I'm trying not to run and collect every single thing that I see. And this is usually quite a good camp as well. There we go. All right, so this group over here, let's hope we can get to them before we need to rest. Oh, this is going to be close. I feel like we just got tired. I'm not sure. Are we exhausted or not? If we are, this fight gets a little harder. Oh, we are exhausted. That's terrible. So we lose 30% strength and dex. That's going to be hard. These guys would have been an easy win otherwise. Well, let's get into it. No point running away. Now getting an ambush on these guys has actually given us a nice extra, like full extra round of combat. So our aim will be to take as many of them out as we can. Because of our reduced damage, we're not going to be able to kill him in one turn. Wrath, that is. However, we will get some nice attacks in on everybody. 6 to 7 damage. Well, let's hope you do it. Oh. Pathetic, buddy. Pathetic. Alright, let's let you take a shot. I feel like we're just going to surround you and do as much damage as we can. Could have engaged one of the archers, one of the poachers. It will mean now a little friend over here, Kazric, does take a couple of shots, but he is totally fine. And then we should be able to wound him a bit further. And I'm not going to use Wrath on this guy because killing him on Kazric gets us an extra Valor point, which will unlock Laceration for us that little bit sooner. Alright, now let's get these guys engaged in combat. Having the Ranger come in at this point in the battle. Now you can see how close we are to Galvanized as well here. Because we have that character with 15 willpower, it actually does make quite a big difference in the fight. I am really strongly considering kicking out our other Ranger, as he only has 5 willpower, as does our Brute. If we had a group of 2 people with 15 willpower each, that is a significant amount of willpower. Alright, another one bites the dust. And they don't flee though, so that is very close for us, but not quite. And down they go. Alright, nice. Swordsmaster hits level 3 as well. Ooh, and gets a double strength bonus. We're going to go for every time you hit multiple enemies. Now, what's your wound still? Slow. Yeah, no, we're still okay with slow. All right, I feel we did all right there, considering. Could have definitely gone better had we had just a tiny, tiny bit more fatigue. And we should be able to build our tent now, actually. Should have done that on the last rest to get us some more valor points. Right, our tent is done. He's level 2. That's like almost level 3. Ranger at level 3 does get a bit of a damage spike with either Frenzy or Smokescreen. Alright, we'll keep him there, we'll keep him there. I'm not 100% sold that it's the right call. I feel like a party of 3 would be the quickest way to do this. I don't know who I want to kick though. I feel like our brute is... Oh, this guy has a bit of food. Let's go some food. Cool, cool. I feel like our brutes had some really good level ups. 15 strength already. Alright, so we took this from the beast camp and we just hand it to him here. Which gives us a nice little trinket. We could rob some chests here. I can't remember whether they have much in them. Stolen items may not be stolen. Sure, why not? Alright, so you will notice I am kind of hunting down the skulls as well. I'm not going to be worrying about capturing people because I just think it takes a bit of extra time to return to the jail, and our goal is not money making. Our goal is hitting level 5 as quickly as possible, so the more people we kill, the better. Alright, we have 6 enemies, our largest fight to date. And hopefully we can start kind of splitting these guys up into a couple of groups. Alright. I think I will be able to hit both of them here. Oh, just the one. Pity. Close. And I can kill him too. Beautiful. Alright, I'm not too sure if he's too far away. If he is, I think I'm just going to head... Yeah, I think I'm just going to head over this way. You could sprint, but that's not really going to get me much more gain. Nine to 15. Yeah, honestly, let's just go over and get this guy. Done. Deal. So the hoodlums can't engage. The poacher will likely be able to get one shot off, but, you know, we have some armor. And this hoodlum will be able to... I think I'm alright with that. So close. So this is where we want to get our better daggers, and also kind of why I want to have 2 rangers in the group, so that we can get some better stuff going there. Alright, so we're going to wrath him to get us both the additional Valor Point as well as Fury, and then backstab him. And they will not live for much longer. So Fury on this guy. As I said, I wouldn't mind getting rid of the Brute, but he's got some quite good level up bonuses so far. So he is really helping us with this fight. Alright, so again, we'll do something similar where we Wrath him. And let's just take him out, because I think he's only going to take like one extra action. So hopefully that nets us a tiny bit more experience. I should run a test on that, actually. That would be a clever thing to do before attempting a speed leveling run. Okay, I think I want Strategist so that I can reposition my heavy hitters as easily as possible. We will release him. Or hopefully, anyway. I know if you watch a few of the videos I make, I do tend to break lockpicks a fair bit. Alright, and we've got a key. Oh, look, we'll try and break into these as well whilst we're here. One. And no lockpicks left. We're just going to keep moving on. And there should be either some more animals in a forest nearby or some more outlaws in a forest nearby. And we're going to do basically just a loop of Vertruse province, which kind of goes up and around this way. And then we'll head to one of the mines very soon. There we go. We do have some bandits over here. We get another ambush, which is great. So when you're attacking bandits and stuff like this, running at them is... you know, from the opposite direction to their cone of vision is the best way to secure an ambush. Bear trap. Yeah. But I can hit 2 of them, so that'll be good. And this guy will come closer, so that'll be fine. So even had we engaged in combat, the swordsman would have been knocked out there. Alright, we're going to try sprint into a position that again, we can attack both. Should be able to from here. Oh, and that's a pity we didn't get a kill. But works well enough overall. I probably should have tried to run between them, use Fury on one and Wrath on the other. But not going to change too much. Right, not going to be able to kill that hoodlum before he takes his turn, so let's just go get rid of the archer. And let's make the poacher run towards us a little further. Use him to do the armor damage, and then take him out with that. Followed by moving in for the surround. Of course, he doesn't want to be surrounded. But we will quickly fix that. So we've ended up with a bunch of spare valor there. Probably could have used Fury a little bit more. Or just, I mean, pretty much anything. And you can see Laceration is absolutely brutal in small groups. Probably shouldn't have repaired everything there. because I will now start being able to equip some slightly better armor on them too. He's only level 2 and we need to rest again. So let's do that. What have we got? 6 ore now. Now we've got 15 happiness already and I really don't care too much about happiness. I will see what the change is over this rest. We're at 15. Yep, we stay at 15. Sweet. Alright, Tracker's Camp. That would give us Phantom Swarm. Don't really need to chase that up yet. And don't have enough teeth to purchase anything. So just skipping them. Alright, so I want to head to the mine. And then I'm actually going to head to the next little town to start forging a couple of weapons. So using our knowledge, the first thing we're going to do is the sharpened sax. We need 7 ore and 3. So we have enough wood and leather for 2 daggers. And we need 8 more ore. So let's go and visit this mine. And we'll chat to these guys and convince them that they do not need to set this trap. That'll ags onto them, and then let's mine Swordmaster 14. He can be our miner, sure. Now getting these daggers on the ranges is going to be a huge power spike for us. Let's hope I do slightly better. We need at least 4 more on this one. Hitting all 5 will give me 5 ore, so we should be okay. Cool. And there are only 2 veins in that one. Now, I don't think we could take out Alexa yet. Really don't think we could. See, you can see some smoke here again. There is a little doodad to inspect here. Some pitons and some salt. We will take the salt. I should probably learn cooking at some stage soon. Just don't have many knowledge points because we're not just roaming around. And we're not crafting too many things yet either. This was just getting the boys back, give us some gold. And we don't have enough spare gold that I want to pay for another pony yet. So I could potentially have taken the alchemist's kid with me here. Are there any animals? No. Still looking to try to take more fights if I can. And we're going to have a look. Hopefully our contracts have refreshed a little bit. And we can pick up some contracts in Brown Rock that are actually somewhat in the direction that we're traveling. Okay, first things first. Let's get a couple of new daggers going. And fingers crossed, we 4-star. I actually do think that the timing is different on some of the different items. It's just speculation at the moment, but I always feel like the timing on crafting things other than rags is actually easier for me to get. I'm more used to those than I am anything else. We don't need any shields. Okay, so we got that and that. Fantastic. Sell off some things that we are not using anymore. Actually, you do want that. So, 74 back. No, I reckon we'll beat someone else and get some more armor soon. Okay, and we do not have any spare material to make our brute or swordsman weapons. Nor do we have... Oh, we do have one knowledge point, which would have assisted. Danger, 80%. Now, I don't actually mind that. If we get ambushed, we get ambushed. We'll still have full stuff. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to check contracts, didn't I? We'll duck back into town quickly and do that after this fight. Okay, what are we up to? 55 minutes. Starting to push it. Might end up turning this into a 2-part video series. We will see how we go after this fight. See if we can get anyone up to level 4. Alright, these guys are only level 1, so even though there's 6 of them, that's not too bad. We're probably not going to kill them. Actually, we may, now that we have... Except I chose the guy without Wrath. Wrath would have got him. And I probably should have started one of these guys up here, but maybe they can run in and use the spear. Let's get him out of the fight. And let's do a little smoke bomb as well. Since it's a neutral thing, we spend a one valor point and we gain a valor point for it. And he can't even use it from there. That's a pity. Alright, you can charge... Where can you charge to? Can you charge next to this guy or not? Good enough for me. I'm leaving my slowest guy to chase down this poacher. Maybe a mistake. Definitely gonna have to use his run skill again. Let's get him to go finish the poacher off. And you can see how big our power spike is with those daggers. I'm going to use that to repair, to make him move faster now. Moving quicker now that we are not really taking as many injuries is a good thing, so we'll do it. Alright, we got an easy group. The new recruits, they won't actually give us much. We will take the Bandit Lair because we've already taken out 2 skulls. Alexa, could we do Alexa yet? Don't know that we could. Particularly with no healers. And we will kill the rat infestation. We're not going for the outgrowths. We're going for basically the highest number of kills and experience we can earn. So we'll get our ambushes when we can and take whatever fights we have available. Alright, so we don't get a full turn against these animals. Now they do have 46 health, so they're starting to get a bit further up there. And I think the next weapon I want to try to get will either be a... Well, obviously it's going to be a sword or a mace. Got to be one of the two, I guess. We do want the kill on this guy. That would be good. And... I want to get him out of combat, plus get a free attack in. This ball won't get into combat. That one would. Can't quite get through to him though. Alright, let's just go over this way. And get him low on health as well. We're kind of hoping these boars group up a tiny bit more for my last character, but they won't. However, maybe... Nah, we'll just go over this way. And take him out. And we will have to make our characters some armor. So if I think these boars must be level 4. Yeah, they are. I think that's kind of one of the problems that we're facing now is just that. The boars having so much. What are we dealing? 26 with Wrath. Ooh, why did that? Maybe I had Fury the first time. That was a little odd. Probably my bad though. I want the ranger to get the kill again, just so that I can get some extra valor points, and we should have laceration ready on the swordsman too. Our brute does lose a little bit of value at this point in time, just because he's not attacking armor. So against animals, the swordsman is actually dealing or doing a better job. Well, let's chop, chop, chop. Does use a little bit of valor, but also gets us a little bit of valor back. And we'll just do another chop. Very nice. How far are we? We're very close to town. I think we're going to go do this rat's nest fight quickly, though. Did I take the help these guys? No, I didn't. There is a quest I should have taken just to help this roaming group out. Let's give them some pork and get some rope. And that would have actually netted us some cash had we done it in the right order. Alright, so rat infestation. We obviously want to avoid getting plague bitten, so we are going to be killing the matriarch as quickly as we can. Hopefully we'll pick up a few little extra rat kills at the same time. And our AoE characters are going to assist with that, obviously. Now, that does give us laceration. So we could deal quite a significant amount to her already. But he can wait. That's good. Wrath him, and then we'll come in and use our Fury attack on this guy, just to get rid of him. So because we get to kill some rats at the same time, we will get, I don't know, I'm hoping some experience from the fight. We have a very low to no chance of killing outgrowths at the same time. Yeah, see, I kind of thought I would be able to run to there, but apparently not. Do I want to try to kill 3 rats? 1, 2. Other one's not below half. Let's just run back down to surround the broodmother. And we're just going to go for the kill now. Cool, cool, cool. Couple of rats and the broodmother. Suits me well enough. Alright, we got another level 3. Instead of going the strategist this time, we will actually go the cutthroat. And we're going to do a little rest at the top of the cliff here. Followed by capturing or doing something that is a nice little secret. I'm not too sure if everyone has found this one or not. Oh, hey, we have a captain. And we have our first ghost pack. Ooh, are we in shape to fight a ghost pack? We have no healers, no first aid. We have a lot of damage. Let's do it, actually. Let's do it. 4 and 4, level 3. This could go badly. We have little armor. They have not a small amount of health. And we have no first aid. But we have a lot of valor points. Alright, we're going to get to go first before they do. And this will be nice for our experience. Right. We can hit both of them. Let's go do this. Ooh, boy, this is going to be an interesting battle. Can't say I'm not a little nervous about it, but I'm pretty much willing to give anything a go. Now, ideally, it would have actually been a smaller group and we would have been able to... I think I'm going to have to run. I actually don't know how this is going to be possible. Seven to 9. That was optimistic of me. Bit of a waste of 2 valor points there, if I'm honest. Alright, and this is where the beauty of Smokescreen really comes into its own. So we get 3 free attacks there, which opens us up for a Wrath and a Fury attack. So they only got 2 reinforcements. Oh no, there were 4, so they got more than 2. Alright, let's get you. And we'll run up this way. So you got 22 health. You've got 17 on the Brute. So 30 on our Swordsman is good. He's our tankiest character remaining. Can we get both of them? Yes, we can. Very nice. And killing the nightmare is definitely going to be our biggest challenge. I don't mind hitting one of them and running away with the amount of valor points we have available. We will secure another kill here, and I'm even going to make it a Wrath kill. Yeah, that's good. All right, you can run back too. He's good with 12 and 22. He's actually out, technically the guy with the most health, sort of 34 health at the moment. However, I want to keep him unengaged because he has Smoke Bomb. And Smoke Bomb is going to be very useful. Okay, so we killed 3 that round. And we killed 4 in the first round. So Nightmare and 2 more. And he can sprint as well. Okay, they're not getting to go first, so they won't actually engage us. However, that swordsman can't get in contact. Alright, let's try to take these guys out. And only 3 of them appeared, so there's no more hiding in the shadows, which is good as well for us. Means we will be able to kill this Nightmare pretty well. I don't think our whole party are going to get to move before these 2, though. So we will have to run someone away. So our Brute staying behind because he's got Relentless Charge is useful. And this guy has Sprint and a little bit more health, so that's also useful. But our Swordsman, I mean, he could maybe just hold his own here. At least a little bit. And I don't want too many of them to attack him in a turn, but I reckon he'll do pretty well. Bleeding and Terror. This Nightmare is actually going to be the biggest challenge as well because of just how much damage it is going to put out. Alright, we gain a stack of Terror, that's fine. I don't know that I should have left my Swordsman up here. That mistake might end up costing us the fight. Anyway, we'll try to take this Nightmare out and then see if we can recover our Swordsman. Oh, that's a lot of valor just to get him out of combat. That's okay, though. Yeah, see, 6 damage. That boar's probably going to hit him for about that much as well. Alright, so we have to end these guys near each other, and I want him to run away so he doesn't get given it again. But I want you to engage this guy first in combat. So everyone's standing in the wrong position. Okay, we've gotten rid of the Terror. We are moving to engage, so we open up the Nightmare for attacks from the rear. Ouch. Okay, so that Swordsman only has 1 turn left of being alive. Alright, up to 4 stacks of terror. I think our swordsman's gonna die. Alright, we have no valor. That's fine for now. We will get him out of combat though. Will we? No, let's save it. I think we're going to need it for Wrath. 1 turn. Oof, do I think I can get 4 kills in 1 turn? I don't, but only because everyone's so far away. Alright, he's a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. Alright, let's just move him there. Maybe there, maybe there. Alright, you're definitely not getting an attack in this round. Alright, gather around my ranger. And then may my swordsman chop you to pieces. Pity he can't hit more than 1, but he can't. And down he goes. Alright, there are 3 remaining animals. I need to get as many kills as I can. So we're going for it. We're going ham. Ideally, I can kill these 2 before my swordsman is forced to do anything. What do we got? What have we got? Kazrik has 16 health. Okay, he can force the kill. He can force a disengage. Sweet. It's gonna happen. We are safe. That was an intense fight. Woohoo, boy. I'm pretty happy with how that went down in the end. Kazrik can have a little bit of extra health. Oh, that was tight. All right. We're just going to move over here. We're going to head down and put a baton there so that we can go down near Alexa. Now, we're not here to fight Alexa. We actually want to inspect this little thing, which gives us a skill mastery book. And obviously gives us a nice little secret there too. And we'll take that shortcut using those batons we found back into town to hand in a quest and get us a little bit more armor and medicine. So we have no medicine at the moment. And there's no alchemist that can heal us around here either. Did we pick up enough to forge anything? I don't know that we did. A 2-handed mace would be nice. That costs 9 though. And a 2-handed sword costs 8. Alright, we can't do either of those yet then. Let us repair. And buy a few more of these. What do we have that weighs a lot? Some carcasses. Not much in our inventory, if I'm honest. Bit of wood, some tools, bit of meat. He's got slow again. He's got half constitution. 15 health on our swordmaster. Alright, do we have to head back to town to heal that up? 15 health puts him in the danger zone pretty frequently. Wish we could get like the gurney or something, so it might have even been better to try and start this from the county of Arthas in the west. We'll just nurse him a little bit. We'll just pretend that he's got a bit more health than he does. We still have no one with first aid, so of course, if he does go down, well, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Oh, and we have this skill book that we should have used as well. Oh well. All right, we should be able to split this party much more easily and keep our remaining swordsmen safe. I won't get him to run in first, though. And he's slow again, isn't he? So let's run in and do a little dash. And do a little hit. And we're not quite close enough for a wrath. Couple of poachers. They'll run around. They will be very, very little threat for us. No one's engaged, and we can actually hit a couple of them here, so let's do just that. Let's take out the one that's going to attack next first. Alrighty, and after this, we have cleared out all 3 skulls groups, so the bandit camp will be reduced in power. So the bandit camp might be one of the next places we sort of start heading towards. When we have some wages to pay, that's fine. I'm going to send this guy all the way over here. He should be able to take out a poacher in 1 turn pretty easily. Our swordsman is lower on health, so let's not put him out the front. And this might give him a chance to run in and... Oh no, he's only going to hit one of them, never mind. No, 1 health is fine. Probably should have gone with the other ranger first, given that the remaining poacher that's not engaged is going to get his turn first, but well. He'll take 1 arrow to the face. Won't kill him. Cool. Last skull camp defeated. Some new armor, a dagger that we're not going to use. And we'll do some mining so that we can get a little bit of a few more weapons and a little bit more armor. Hope we have a little bit of luck when we buy the apprentices stuff in town next. Otherwise, we might end up with some remaining injuries for a little while. And there's only 2 in this one, and a chest. Critical hit, extra damage, that's cool. Alright, and now we're carrying too much again. Let's give the cutthroat extra critical chance. I don't like the base action one. I will normally dump that pretty quickly. Let's bin that and sort of want to do a little bit of cooking, but making the cooking pot will mean that we don't get our resources from anything else. We don't need to rest yet. They don't weigh much. That weighs a lot. Let's just get rid of that. And I think we sort of have enough money now that we might be able to buy a pony, another pony. And how are we going for experience? We are somewhat close to level 4. All right, let's hand this one in at the inn. What do we got? Another average squad. Cool, cool, cool. Now, who do we want to level up? Frenzy can be used multiple times. That's all right. This one is actually really cool. So, leveling up Relentless Charge means that if he finishes next to an enemy, he gets Fury. So it basically guarantees him getting a Fury attack every single round. So I will make him his new mace as well. Two-handed mace. Oops. 1 star. So he's going to be dealing 15 plus extra damage every single time. Probably worth getting the Cutthroat with Run in as our captain. And we might as well sell some of the weapons that we no longer need. So we managed to get 5 white leather. Not that we can actually use a level 5 weapon yet, but it's, I guess, nice having it in the bank. Now, where is the next group of enemies usually hanging out? Sometimes there's one in this forest. We are fatigued, so we do need to rest though. Sure, let's do that and that. Pay some more wages. What have we got? 480 gold now. Now, the arena is another place. I actually don't know how much experience you get from the arena. We'll take out some wolves while we're going, though. And then there's usually another fight over in the other area here, too. So this fight should hopefully get us our first level 4, maybe even 2 level 4s. He is still slow. Kind of want them to run over that trap, just because every little bit of damage helps. But let's show you the new brute in action as well. So let's run over. And then if we a relentless charge next to an enemy, we get an aptitude point too. And so as you can see, we can end up just dealing so much damage. So guaranteeing Fury for 1 point. Oh, when he's still only got 15 health. He's in at very high risk of death here. Until our rangers come over and save him. And I'm basically, I think, going to let our brute take out pretty much this group of 4 by himself. I want him to, yeah, I kind of want to show him off a little bit. Yeah, you can stay there. He'll come in, get attacked by something else. Maybe our swordsman can line up too. Most likely not, though, from that angle. And I probably shouldn't be letting my brood get too badly hurt here, just given that he's I think I need to deal 11. That's not enough for me. Given that he's already wounded once. Oh my goodness. That was more than I was expecting. I do not think it's going to be possible to get out of this fight with my brood alive now. My goodness, that dealt a lot of damage. Only going to hit him once for that. That's not going to do anything. Nah, man, that's going to be... He's going to be gone. All right, we have to try to retreat while we have... Yeah, you can have some extra constitution, sure, buddy. That would have saved you in that fight. Okay, so we got nothing for that. Except some more injuries, which we are going to have to go and heal. All right, wolves. When you assume that your brute can take on 4 of them, you are sometimes disappointed, hey? Huh. All right, well, that would have got us to level 4. That actually would have been a nice fight to take away and win today. Maybe it is just me getting tired and not paying enough attention to what's going on. All right, we're buying all of those and hoping like hell. Yep, we can't make those anyway. That's fine. No longer deal a critical hit. That's also kind of fine. We really need to get that sorted. Movement reduced by 2. We can also deal with that. So what do we got? We've got 2 remedies left. We have not had much luck with them yet. What we'll do, we'll take his quest on, and he will eventually teach us how to make these things. It does also give us another fight to do as well. Yeah, we don't want to do him yet. Well, we want to loot the bandit's lair, so we've got a couple for that now. And we'll accept those contracts as well. Just because they'll be all together. Alright, with the injuries we have... Let us go and see whether we can finish today with the bandit lair. I will keep the run going just to see how long it does take us to get to level 5. 14 enemies while we do not have a single heal in our group. Maybe what we'll do is we'll pause it here for the evening and see where we can get to in the next run. So let's save that. Let's hit the main menu. And we have been going for 1 hour and 32 minutes, and we are just about to hit level 4. All right. Thank you for watching the video tonight. I will ponder where we should take our next fight, or whether we need to get a tiny bit more gear before we can take that group. And we will continue this run another evening. Thank you. CAG over and out.